Okay, so I'm recording now, so to make sure. So again, I'm Jessica Clark, and I'm just here to talk about my experiences in cancer bio. So right now we're about halfway through, a little over halfway through, and I said I was going to use these snow days and not just sleep them away like I wanted to. So I'm going to do like an update on my blog. So in my last one, I talked about how my introduction to cancer, how I thought that cancer was how I was really how I was really impressed with it, because it's like a disease against our own body, and that just really, it mind blows me. How can our own body turn against ourselves? Similar to like autoimmune diseases, like we see that. And so, except for cancer, it's crazy. Like, how would our own bodies do this to ourselves? And so, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more on that. And then also, I kind of left the cliffhanger about my dad, but my dad did recover. He's been cancer free for about 3 years now, so it was only like a year battle, but I mean, he's okay. Every once in a while, though, he still he gets sick, and we always think the worst. But his cancer hasn't came back yet, so we're really grateful for that. But okay, so recently we started talking about genes, and we're like past chapter 2 now. But we started talking about genes and just some of the genes that are involved in cancer, like tumor suppressors, how to regulate it, different types of DNA repair mechanisms. And Dr. Dan said something to us that like really blew my mind, because she was like, and you know, like our bodies are very sophisticated. Like we go through all these cellular checkpoints and stuff to ensure that, just the basis of the cell cycle, to ensure that that these cells aren't mutated and whatnot. But she was actually saying that like these DNA repairs, when they repair it, like for instance, if it's like methylation, with this like a methyl group attached to like a C or a G base, that the DNA, that when it comes to repair it, it'll just kind of it corrects it, but it's not fully corrected. Like if it was just like a bulge over it. And so I was like, well, if our body's so sophisticated and it's able to repair it, then why can't it just repair it efficiently more so? Like, why are we still dealing with these complications? And it just really showed me how smart cancer is. It's a really sophisticated disease, which explains why we haven't had a cure. And but yes, overall, I'm enjoying the course. It's different than what I expected. I'm not really a fan of molecular biology. However, I'm starting to really like it. Like, I mean, that's how everything works, and you know, the mechanisms and the way Dr. Jans breaks it down. It's easy to digest, and it's not like overwhelming. Before, when I see pathways, like at the beginning of chapter 2, when she put this huge pathway, I was just like, no, this is not for me. But now, like, I'm actually starting to understand it, and I'm starting to put it together, and I'm starting to see like real life examples. But really quick, I just want to talk about this case that I saw. So on Instagram, there's this kid named Prince Caden, and I just stumbled across his page, and he suffers with this very, very rare type of cancer, alevio rab something. I don't want to mispronounce it, but I'm gonna like put his link in the bottom of this video. And so what it is like a really aggressive cancer of the soft tissue. And it's found in like his the type that he has is normally in teenagers, but he's only 5, and he's been diagnosed with it since he was 3 months old. So he has never had like essentially like a normal kid life. But I'm just, again, like when I said cancer was not like, it's not specific, I just want to be very interesting, because like I normally think like older people gain cancer, and they actually said the longer you live, you actually do produce like a cancer cell, you have a higher risk of producing cancer. Technically, everybody has like cancer in their life or whatever. But I just found it to be very strange. 3 months, and he hasn't even had his own life. He never had a chance. And the cause of this cancer is unknown, and I'll include more about it in like the written portion of this. But it just really shocked me. And he's been undergoing like intensive chemotherapy and radiation. They actually thought he was going to lose his eye because the tumor was like behind his nose. And so he has like a big scar, but he's such a cutie, and he's a fighter. And recently he just finished his chemotherapy, I want to say. No, radiation, because he's a bunch of like sores in his mouth. And he's going back in school. So as I continue to vlog about this, I'm just going to update you on. But currently right now we're halfway through. I do enjoy cancer biology. Biochemistry and stuff has definitely played a lot in it, and that's supposed to be interesting. We also talk about tumor suppressor genes, and I'm really fascinated with those as well, because we talked about the hallmarks of cancer, and it's just, it just really, like, it really blows my mind that it can do that. Like, it can hijack our own machinery of our own cells and turn it against us. I think that's like what I'm really fascinated about with cancer. And I look forward to it. My last video is going to be like concluding it all, my final thoughts on it, and more of like a personal reflection. And I'll also update you about Prince Caden, and which is his Instagram's name. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you.